substitution being made in this one. Curry. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender.
And a three-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back to Oakland after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Warriors have the basketball. You've got to get that one to go. Take stock of the floor. The drive, right to the basket. Draymond Green, able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Cruises inside for two.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Now a steal by Atlanta. Good look that time, but off the mark.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Here's Atlanta. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Iguodala to bring it up. The lead stands at 9. Nothing going here on that drive. Navigating through traffic. Here comes the screen. To Porter. Gorgie Jang rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Trae Young. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Taking advantage of the turnover.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Hawks have it. Lets it fly from long range. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
To Green. Fires the three. And the rebound cleared by Gallinari. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. To Green. Has a chance. It's good.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. Curry has it. To Porter. Otto Porter, 3 for 6 now.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Trae Young. Going to launch beyond the arc. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
To Wiggins. It's Steph for 2. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Curry into the front court. Up 6. To Green. Here comes the screen. Green. To Wiggins. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
It's Atlanta ball. Sizing up the defense on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Curry. Smothering D. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Trae Young. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Curry. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Trae Young. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he hits.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Steph Curry, defended by the Wobble Cabarro. For 3. Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
To Trae Young. For 3. That's how you defend.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Now the Hawks coach gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to shuffle things up. To Trae Young. Capella. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Porter. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Here comes the screen. Trae Young. And the finish. Slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Yes, Andrew Wiggins. 3 for 3 in this first half.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
To Curry. Not that time. Draymond Green. Putback's good.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Knocked loose. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. To Kevin Huerter. Warriors come up with it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Fires the three and drains it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Curry to Green. Could not throw it down. Flushes it home.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Trae Young. And counted at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Trae Young gets it in the left corner. To Capella. Clint Capella. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
That pass stolen by the Hawks. To Capella. Here comes the screen. Trae Young, and there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Trae Young. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Golden State at the controls. Curry. Screen coming. Steph Curry matched up with Capella. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Shot won't go. Kevon Looney tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Green. Goes to the left side. Curry. They'll get it down to Green. And the rebound taken by Golden State. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors with a commanding lead.